On the cheap seats, we'll bring you the big stories.
Firefighters had to get creative to entice a cat out of a drain in Newtown.
A chicken burger so hot you'll need to wear PPE.
The cheap seats. Only the important stories.
The better of the chances. Early on in the game, Newcastle gave away an early goal 5 minutes in. Daniela Garlich on the spot after Rihanna Policina, great strike there, shifted her feet quite well, hit the crossbar, and Garlich just in that poaching role. We saw her playing in more of a central role for Melbourne City in this game, and I thought she did really well. She was the player of the match for me across the first and second half.
A lot of the hard work in this first leg, but it's certainly not over, and Daniela Garlich got them going in the first half. You can see how happy they were after that goal. And here was the second. Laura Hughes did fantastic work.
Yeah, I love that, the return from Laura Hughes. And then she had a quick look up, tough with the sun in her eyes. Julia Grosso here, nice little, lovely little turn there. Turn Dundas. Just played that across. Daniela Garlich just out of her reach. And Amina Epic can just tap it in at the far post. And this really was the momentum change. This is where Melbourne City started taking the momentum to her. Little ball into Shelby McMahon. Great little turn, just great awareness. Defender didn't save with that. Wanted to get facing forward inside the 18-yard box. Can I get a shot on goal? Right, little look around. Fine. You're going to say off me? I'm going to face forward and dink it into the net. Quality finish by Shelby McMahon. Really impressive.
Very, very impressive. And maybe Tina Robson just caught no man's land just a little bit, but very tough. Thought maybe it would have been offside, but doesn't matter. Shelby McMahon, two games in a row, 2 goals. Fantastic work from the youngster, and that's the Melbourne City side. And Sababieri will pump up post-match. She's the spiritual leader of the side. And it's been a fantastic afternoon of football at Macarthur Regional Sports Ground. 6,836 fans in the gates to watch the swimming semi-final. It's been fantastic. And what are you seeing from these full-time stats?
Well, full-time stats, there's not too much difference between them. The biggest difference is in the scoreline. Melbourne City created their chances and put away their chances. I think it's enough.
up and running.
Round 8 of NPL Women's Football brings you to Linwood Park in southwest Sydney as Macarthur Rams take on Blacktown Spartans. Good evening, everybody. Mike Sheen with you for the call of this one here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to have your company on a cool but beautiful Sunday in southwestern Sydney. Let's have a look at the teams. They're already on the pitch. Let's look at the lineups for Macarthur. Starting goalkeeper and I believe a starting debut for number 42, Katie Christie. The rest of the lineup: 4, Libby Morris; 5, Erin Gordon; 11, Bronte True; 14, Miku Suniga; 19, Olivia Sloan; 20, Crystal Duggan; 24, Lola Sosai; 26, Chelsea Barton; 28, Maddie Malone; and 35, Tennille Hay. The reserve keeper, number 41, Olivia Noble. The other subs: 8, Lara Dipple; 15, Tia Muchensky; 27, Jasmine Limon; 31, Angelina Scamadella; and 34, Madison Swatridge. For Blacktown, they line up this way. His starting keeper is number 1, Anna Norton; 2, Chantel Maniti; 3, Charlotte Owen; 7, Krista Oliver; 11, Kidwali Mkali; 12, Charlotte Wilford Carroll; 17, Brittany Duggan; 22, Kiani Latham; 26, Deanna Corona; 27, Alyssa Nsard; and 28, Alyssa McKenzie. Reserve keeper is number 40, Michaela Kent. The other subs: 4, Hope Clure; 5, Isabel Wilson; 8, Helena Danielle; 29, Despina Vasiliadis; and 38, Alana Putica. The referee this afternoon is Joel Janarchik. Oliver Leonfor and Brooke Fedcow are our assistants. And as I said, a beautiful Sunday evening in the Macarthur. Temperature sitting around the 20-degree mark. Just a light breeze, just enough to need the long sleeves. We may need the jackets a little bit later on to keep the chill out. Looks like the Rams will be defending the southern end of Linwood Park in the opening 45 minutes. Blacktown Spartans will kick off. They're in the alternate orange and black. The orange shirts with the black shorts and orange socks. Macarthur in their traditional maroon with the grey stripes and grey socks. So we're ready to rock. Round 8 of Sunday football. NPL women's action. Joel Janarchik says, let's go. And we are away in this match. The ladder says first against 12th, but that can be misleading. The Spartans have certainly shown a bit this season, and they'll be hoping they can produce the goods tonight away from home. An early touch coming up for Katie Christie, as I mentioned in the opener. She's, I believe, on her first grade debut tonight. Starting keeper, not the regular keeper this season, which has been Teresa Morrissey. She's unavailable tonight. She didn't line up in the reserve, so she must be out injured. So we see an early chance for Alyssa Nsard, works it into the box. But the Macarthur defence able to clear. So I was saying no Teresa Morrissey tonight, and Sham Karmas, the regular number 1, is still unavailable. So they've had to go to Katie Christie tonight. Between the sticks, that's her in the pink and getting an early. Did that get a touch? I think Joel Janarchik will say it's a goal kick. A couple of early shots on target from Blacktown in the first couple of minutes. No damage done so far, but the Spartans have come out firing tonight here at Linwood. Got a bunch of other matches that have just kicked off or are about to kick off around Sydney Town. The other matches at Cromer Park. We've got Manly United taking on Sydney Olympic. At University Oval, or what's now known as Sydney University Football Park, it's University taking on Apia Leichhardt. At the Village Green, it's University of New South Wales taking on Spirit FC. They've just kicked off there, and in a couple of minutes, the match of the round, Gladesville Ravens and Northern Tigers from Christie Park, otherwise known as the Arctic Circle. Circle in action on a Sunday evening with the match of the round. Did have one match early this morning. It was the Battle of the Young Guns Football New South Wales Institute taking on the emerging Jets. It's been a sorry old day for the crew from the Hunter Valley. The Institute recording a comfortable 5-0 victory over the Jets this morning. Kick-off at 9 a.m. Unusually early, but due to the A-League Women's semi-final at Maitland, it was moved earlier to allow the young Jets to get back and support the seniors. Unfortunately, it didn't work for them. Melbourne City won 3-0 over the Jets. The other match, if you haven't seen it, Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC. That one a lot closer at Gosford. Sydney FC getting a 1-0 win there. That's the first leg, of course. Second leg coming up next weekend. Sydney FC hosting the Mariners at Leichhardt and Newcastle, making the trip to Melbourne to take on City. But our focus this evening is Macarthur and Blacktown, and here's the first real chance. Bronte True into the box, cuts it back, looking for Suniger. It'll be a corner, Rams. Promising start from the home team. Good crowd in attendance here at Linwood this evening. Certainly a solid turnout for the first real wintry sort of Sunday evening of the season. And it'll be the corner on the left-hand side for Macarthur, and they'll take the short option for Maddie Malone, who lays it off. Olivia Sloan works it into the box. Barton just couldn't steer it on line. Early settler for the Rams, getting into the final third. Rams sitting top of the pile after 7 rounds. 5 wins and 2 draws, their record, 17 points with a plus 12 goal difference. That certainly doesn't hurt when you've only conceded 5. Blacktown, on the other hand, they're on 4 points on the ladder in 12th position. Only the 1 win and 1 draw. They've scored a dozen and conceded 19, giving them a -7 differential, and only 2 goals for Blacktown in their last 3 outings, whereas the Rams have scored 9 in their last 2. Last time I saw them was here on Easter Monday in that scoreless draw with Spirit FC. They did have a 2-2 draw last week away from home. Here's a chance, but Anna Norton comes out in the highlighted green. Is that yellow or green? I'm not quite sure, but the fluoro kit, she made the clearance easily. Katie Christie in the fluoro pink, and here's a chance at the other end. Latham nearly getting on the end of that. Certainly been an up-tempo start here at Linwood this evening. Good to see the Spartans certainly coming out with intent. Nice little back heel there from Oliver, looking for Nungsard. Down the left-hand side, runs into Tennille Hay. The veteran denies her. The flag is up for offside. Assistant Brooke Feetcow on this side, calling that one. Oliver Leon 4 on the far side. The reserves match finished 1-1. Macarthur Rams stealing a point with a late equaliser in about the 88th or 89th minute of that one. So honours shared in the reserves earlier this afternoon. And we'll keep you on top of all the scores from around the grounds during our broadcast this evening. As I said, a beautiful evening. It's been a gorgeous autumnal Sunday in southwestern Sydney. Temperature in the low to mid-20s, just a light breeze, just enough to need the long sleeves. And we've got an offside flag against the Rams. Been a beautiful day, picture postcard if you like, and hopefully the football will match the weather, because it is absolutely postcard material out here in the southwest. Let's hope the football is of a similar quality. Been an even start. Both teams have a couple of half chances, but nothing too serious in the opening minutes. Bronte True, one of the new signings in the off-season for Stephen Peters. Long ball over the top, looking for Nungsard, but Christie getting a couple of early touches. No doubt that'll settle the nerves The young keeper getting a start tonight, her first start of the season. Been on the bench throughout the season. Both coaches up on their feet. Stephen Peters rather animated on the Rams side of town. Usually pretty calm and cool Stephen Peters. And showing a little bit of emotion early on. Don't forget to check the social media channels of Football New South Wales and NPL New South Wales. I know Henley Warner will be at Christie Park, following her usual social media actions on game day. That one's in the back of the net. There's the opening goal, and I think it was Krista Oliver. Came out of nothing, it broke to her on the left-hand side. She took the shot, and it found the back of the net, and Blacktown steals an early 1-0 lead. 9 minutes gone. And Blacktown against the run of play, it has to be said. Stealing an early lead. So Macarthur Rams 0, Blacktown Spartans 1. Bit of a shock to the system for the home fans here at Linwood this afternoon. Might spark them into action. 2 draws in their last 3 outings for the home team. As I said, 0-0 on Easter Monday with Spirit, and 2-2 last week against Northern Tigers at North Turramurra. I'll get it right in a minute and put my teeth back in. In the middle of that pair of draws, they had a 7-0 victory over the emerging Jets at Lake Macquarie. That will certainly do the Spartans' confidence the world of good. Barton leaves it. Hay dropping back. Latham's there, but it'll go out for a goal kick. As you can see, 10 minutes gone first half. Macarthur Rams 0, Blacktown Spartans 1. Krista Oliver getting the goal on 9 minutes. Opening goal of the afternoon or the evening session in NPL football. Around the grounds, a quick check. No score in the other 3 matches that are underway. No score as yet and no start from Christie Park. That one due to start at 5:10 Eastern time. As I said, we did have that early match this morning. The Institute posting 5 against the emerging Jets. Tennille Hay gave that the full treatment. Took a deflection on the way through. Heavy challenge there. Reverse Falcon almost in the back of the head. Charlotte Owen, shadowed by Olivia Sloan, and that one beats the pair of them to the touchline. Libby Morris works it forward. Bronte True running onto it. She has a metre or two. Takes on Norton. Can she keep it out? Oh, somehow it doesn't cross the line. Somehow it stays out. Golden chance for the Rams. True turns it again. Suniga. No. Have we got a penalty? I think we have. I think we've got a penalty to the Rams. Indeed we do. Penalty Macarthur. So all action in the opening, what are we, 12 minutes. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a good one. Bronte True from the spot to equalise. And she slots it to the right to make it 1-1. Bronte True, goal-scoring machine for Macarthur this year, replacing Lena Karmas. And she has certainly bagged a bunch of goals this season for the Macarthur Rams. So we're all level here at Linwood after a dozen minutes, and what a start it's been. All sorts of action going on here. That takes Bronte True to 8 goals for the season. Only one behind Sydney Olympics' Demi Koulizakis, who is the feature this month. A nice little segue there into Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales competitions podcast, the league's podcast. Teo Pellizzeri and Henley Warner bringing you all the latest news from around the NPL scene. Jordan Segreto is the male guest, and Demi Koulizakis from Olympic, the female guest. And she's the leading goal scorer coming into this afternoon with 9. Bronte True now moves to 8. Outright second, Amber Luchtmeyer has 7 coming into this afternoon as well, so they were equal second. And we're all level after 14 minutes. But it's not 0-0, it's 1-1. Tennille Hay down the right, a raking ball forward, sprinting after it's Lola Sosai. She does get there. Whips it into the back post, and that one off the crossbar, a double touch, still in, no. Cross the line and out. Oliver Leon for ruling that one had crossed the back of the line. Double crossbar touch. Does that count for 2 points in the crossbar challenge, or is that just 1? I'm not sure. I'll have to speak to those in the know. I don't think it's the dubious goals committee, but the crossbar challenge, do you get double points for a double touch? I'll leave that to the powers that be to let me know. Back to Anna Norton, trying to restore a little bit of normality in this game, which has been frenetic. We've only just touched 15 minutes, and it has been end-to-end football this afternoon. A frantic start here at Linwood in our match of the day. And not the match of the round. Sunagard's put out for a corner. Did see Bronte True go down heavily, but she seems to be all right. Second corner for the Rams. Only had 2 so far this afternoon. The back post, still bouncing around Barton. Tennille Hay, she'd like that one over. Does know where the goalmouth is, Tennille Hay, playing in defence. Does have the armband, but certainly knows her way to the goalmouth, does Tennille Hay. Coming through the Macarthur Association ranks with Camden Tigers, and was quite a prolific scorer in the local competition. So Tennille quite adept at playing in the front third, but making herself more at home in the back third. Playing as a left back this afternoon, the skipper. Chelsea Barton, Miku Sunaga. Nice ball over the top there from Erin Gordon, another of the new recruits. Bronte True chasing after that one. Norton was there. The layback from Maniti. Maniti was nearly asleep there. With Bronte True sprinting after that one. Rams bench just keeping warm. It is a cool evening here in southwest Sydney, as I said. Referee Donarchik ruling that one hadn't crossed the line before it was touched by Lola Sosai. So it'll be a Blacktown throw. Sosai thought she'd let the ball... No, in fact, it's a free kick to Blacktown, I think. I'll check that. I think that's our first foul of the afternoon. Ball almost sitting up for Crystal Duggan there. Possession has definitely been... Well, the territory has been in favour of the Rams. Position's been fairly even. Bronte True into the box. Bronte True! Just away to the right. She loaded up that lethal right foot and that nearly found the back of the net. Not the best goal kick there from Norton. She'll get a second chance. True came steaming in onto that one. Norton had it covered a long way from home. Morris for Sunagar. On into no man's land. Nungsad sprinting behind Tennille Hay, but Katie Christie coming out for that one. Wilfred Carroll on the left, whips it in. That's a great ball in. That was a lovely ball in. Couldn't find an orange shirt on the end of it, but that was a cracking delivery there from Wilfred Carroll. Macarthur will need to be aware of that this afternoon because that was a beautiful ball in. Couldn't find the intended target in orange, but certainly worth an inquiry. Now, Tennille Hay again takes a deflection. Now for a Rams throw on the right. We've had 20 minutes, believe it or not. In a wild opening 20 here at Linwood. Krista Oliver on 9 minutes with the opener. And Bronte True from the spot after a dozen. Giving us our 1-1 scoreline. We've got a goal at Cromer Park as well. Manly United, in fact, we've got goals around the grounds at a lot of venues. Manly United leading Sydney Olympic 1-0. A little bit of a surprise there. True down the right, beats her opponent, has an option inside in the form of Duggan, but she can't pick her out. Not cleared away fully. Sunagar. Duggan stretching, couldn't reach it. She'll get back first. That one did come off Blacktown last, so it'll be a Rams ball. We'll just stay with it for a moment. A hint of a high foot there, or a dangerous boot. Referee Donarchik said it was okay. Ball's gone out for a Rams throw, so now we've got a moment. Manly United 1, Sydney Olympic 0. A bit of an upset there. Olympic sitting second. I think it was only goal difference separating Macarthur and Olympic. In University Oval, it's Sydney Olympic 1, Sydney University 1, RPL Leichhardt 0. At University Oval, no score between Sydney Uni and Spirit FC. That's after 20 minutes. And at Christie Park, after almost a quarter hour, it's Gladesville Ravens 1, leading Northern Tigers 0. So goals in 4 of the 5 matches this evening. We'll keep you across all of those scores during the evening. Looks like they had a late start at University Oval. Only been playing for about 5 minutes there, whereas most of the other matches around the 20-minute mark. At Christie Park, it's 15 minutes, but they started a little bit. They were due to start at 10 past, so That's running about on par. But Uni Oval certainly a good 15 odd minutes behind the advertised starting time of 5 p.m. Eastern. Olivia Sloan picks the pocket of Nungsard. Morris. Gordon. That's Erin Gordon. Bethany and Chloe Gordon both out from the Rams lineup. Could make it a commentator's nightmare having the three Gordons on the same pitch. Thankfully only the one tonight as the flag goes up on the far side for offside. Could be a nightmare with the three Gordons in the team. Bethany and Chloe, both sisters. I don't believe Erin's related. All the A-League women's players still unavailable for Macarthur. I don't think Blacktown's got too many to come back. But Macarthur's certainly missing the likes of Bethany Gordon, Mel Caceres, Sham Karmas, to name but a couple. Bertolicio, another one who had a season at Canberra United, had a breakout season with Macarthur last year. And earned a contract in the capital. From all reports, had a very good season as well in the green. No doubt she'll be keen to return to the maroon and grey very shortly in Macarthur. "24 minutes down, 1-1 the score. Mike Sheen with you this evening on Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to have you along for this round 8 match. Macarthur settling the play. Tempo's certainly been a good one tonight. Both teams with plenty of intent to attack. Libby Morris just stood on it at the wrong moment. Tried to win it back. Barton helping out. Nungsard pushing hard. Latham for Nungsard. Whips it in. It wasn't Latham. Now it's laid off. Wilford Carroll. Ball across the face of goal. It's in for 2-1. Blacktown retake the lead. Nicely worked. In the end, Alyssa McKenzie gets on the end of it. The visitors retake the lead. Nice chain of passing there from Blacktown, and they reclaim the lead 2-1 after 25. Silencing this majority home crowd. So Blacktown Spartans 2, Macarthur Rams 1. 25 minutes gone in the first half. Rams once again need to come from behind. Twice Blacktown have led. Once they've pulled it back, can they do it again? Bronte True doesn't get past Chantel Maniti. So I was saying a little bit earlier, the official Football New South Wales podcast kickoff with Demi Koulazakis. She's one of the guests along with Jordan Segreto. So make sure you check that out wherever you get your podcasts. Drops every month. Teo Pellizzeri and Henley Warner discussing all the latest football news in NPL land. Corner Macarthur. So make sure you check that out wherever you get your podcasts. Well worth a listen. Henley and Teo doing an amazing job keeping you up to date with all the latest news from around NPL New South Wales. And the interviews always very insightful. Ball to the near post. Barton couldn't get a clean purchase on it. Cleared away by Blacktown to halfway. Good challenge there. Sosai Nungsard. Nungsard wins the free. Blacktown fans wanting a card there from Joel Donarchik. Referee not obliging. Free kick just inside Macarthur territory on this western side. Charlotte Owen drives it in. Hay has to clear it. Doesn't get it too far out. Now Bronte True in open space. No one in maroon, so she has to check up. Now Suniga. True making the run on the right. Suniga, they won't want to give her too much room. Tried to dribble away through the Blacktown defence. Hay colliding with one of the Spartans, but referee was right there, said it was play on. Nungsad from a long way out. We're going to come back for an injury here. It looks like it might be Krista Oliver who's gone down. I can see Brittany Duggan, the 17, chatting with Charlotte Owen. Just can't pick up who that is. Looks like it could be Krista Oliver, but I don't want to go too early. No, in fact, I think I'm wrong there. It looks like it could be Charlotte Wilford Carroll. Getting some treatment on a right ankle, right foot. Both teams having a quick chat during this short break in play as we approach the half-hour mark. In fact, I'll have another go at that. It was Kiani Latham. I saw the two and I thought it might have been Charlotte Wilford Carroll, but Kiani Latham was the player receiving treatment. She'll head over to the touchline as per the requirements. No doubt Joel Donarchik will add a little bit of time at the end of the 45. So it'll be a goal kick for Katie Christie. On the half hour, Rams 1, Spartans 2. Here's your scoreline. Mike Sheen with you this evening. Great to have you along. Olivia Sloan. Chelsea Barton under pressure. Finds Tennille Hay in the end. Ball looking for Bronte True. She's clearly the target up forward. McKenzie lets it bounce. Sloan using the body nicely. Duggan tried to flick it on. Only as far as Charlotte Owen. Now Brittany Duggan, not to be confused with Chelsea Duggan. Owen on the right. Looking for Nungsad. Flag was up. Offside against the Spartans. That's their second. 2 apiece on my count. Tennille Hay with a bit of room to move. Looking for Suniga. Now Blacktown. McKenzie looking for Owen. Owen decides to reload. Through Duggan back to Norton. Suniga. Nice little touch there, but direction was a fraction off. McKenzie trying to work it forward, but Tennille Hay calmly dropping back. Always had that under control. Sloan. Duggan. Beats Owen. Runs out of real estate. Free kick goes to Macarthur for a grab of the collar, according to Joel Donarchik. You might have heard that Now affects microphone. Certainly from our position it looked all right, but Joel Donarchik, the man in the middle with the whistle, wearing the blue this afternoon, our officials. Bronte True checked out of that. Couldn't find a way through. Norton there to clean up at the back, and eventually it goes out. Aaron Gordon. Been a bunch of new signings in the off-season for Macarthur. Looking at the lineup today, Morris, Aaron Gordon, True, Sosai, all new signings for Macarthur in the off-season. Heavy challenge there. And I think Chelsea Barton might be in a spot of bother here. Another heavy challenge. The referee's blown it up immediately. I suspect it'll be a free kick. No, he's given the card to Blacktown. Well, thought it might have gone the other way, but referee Donarchik, first yellow card of the afternoon. Goes the way of Alyssa McKenzie. First player into the book on 34 minutes. I said a beautiful evening here in the Macarthur, just spotting the, well, it's almost a full moon. Only a whisker off. Beautiful evening, clear skies and a mild evening. Temperature still sitting in the mid-teens, I believe, so what a pleasant evening around the 19-degree mark. And that breeze just enough to certainly require sleeves and hoodies tonight. Ball into the box from Bronte True, found nobody in Maroon. Blacktown on the counter-attack. Nungsad pushing forward, making the run. Takes on Tennille Hay. Down the left. Holds up. Swings it inside, looking for Wilford Carroll, who was making the run. Just couldn't pick her out, though. All the way back to Maniti. They'll go left once again. Now Nungsad offside. Hands went up from Macarthur, and the flag from Brooke Fedcow immediately was up. Inside 10 minutes remaining first half. 2-1 the scoreline in favour of Blacktown. Goals to Krista Oliver on 9 minutes and Alyssa McKenzie on 25. Bronte True from the spot, giving Macarthur an equaliser after 12 minutes. It's her chasing after it. Norton with a high ball, not a very deep one. Still inside Blacktown territory. Now the Rams trying to spark something here. Sloan. True. She's been busy this evening, Bronte True. Won that ball, but eventually it breaks for Macarthur. They lost possession for a moment. Hay decides to reload through Katie Christie. Now Barton on the right. Happy to just bring it forward, looking for an option. Couldn't find anything she liked, but eventually the long ball forward worked out. Duggan, that's Brittany Duggan. Latham looking for Nungsad, who is offside once again. Can't beat that Macarthur offside trap so far. Alyssa Nungsad, they're awake to her threat up forward, the Rams. They know they can't switch off against her. One of the bright young prospects in New South Wales football is Alyssa Nungsad. Stephen Peters appears to have done his homework on the the youngster. That's her on the ball now. Taking on Tennille Hay, who uses the body nicely. Hay wins out. Using her experience and her size. Both height and the frame. "38 minutes played. 2 on the scoreline. Good chance for Blacktown just away to the left-hand side. Corner comes in, cleared away briefly. Nungsad got a half a foot on it. Couldn't do much with it. First corner of the day for Blacktown. Coming in the 40th minute, here's a chance for Crystal Duggan down the left, but that'll be too deep. Olivia Sloan. Now a chance, Bronte True on the left. Had a little bit of curl on it. Just not enough for the number 11. "41 minutes, or just over the 40-minute mark here. Sosai winning it down. Erin Gordon. Sosai down the right. Still chasing after it. Referee the assistant says goal kick. So inside 5 to go first half. Been an entertaining first half. If you're a neutral, you'd be enjoying this one. I dare say if you're a supporter of either team, you'd be a tad nervous. Nungsad again doesn't beat that Macarthur back four, who are well and truly awake to her tonight. Barton. A little touch there from Maddie Malone. Sister Darcy in the Sydney FC A-League Women's squad. Don't think she was in the lineup this afternoon. Might check that at half time. She's only 3 and a bit minutes away, as you can see. Barton out for Sloan on the left. Seen out by Charlotte Owen. Quick ball in. Blacktown with a late chance. Mackenzie beats Barton. Has Nungsad inside. That was the only option in orange. Macarthur trying to counter-attack. Bronte True drives it forward. It took a deflection.
Ball on the right-hand side. True chips it up. A little catching practice drill there for Anna Norton in the end. Set up nicely. Little chip ball from 20 metres. Easy take for the number 1. McKenzie. She's had a solid game tonight, Alyssa McKenzie. Down the right-hand side. Been a handful for Olivia Sloan. Say honours are about even in that running battle, but McKenzie's certainly kept Sloan on her toes. Speaking of which, there is Sloan. Suniga with the touch on, looking for Duggan. A little bit of head tennis. Macarthur winning the territory, but not the possession. 80 seconds to go in the first half in regulation. Suniga couldn't get on that. True, trying to work around her opponent in Duggan. Suniga. Oh, the idea was right. Tried to feed True on the left. Blacktown defence was awake to it, though. Nkali gets it forward. Christie called on it from the skipper, Tennille Hay. Sloppy ball from the back there from Libby Morris. Does the byline win out? Yes. Approaching half-time here at Linwood Park. 2-1 the scoreline to the visitors. McKenzie down the right as we tick into stoppage time. Red time comes up on the screen. How much is Joel Donarchik going to add? There was a couple of stoppages during the half, so I'd say we might have a minute or two added on, maybe a little bit more. There's a chance for the Rams. Gordon making the run, but the defence was coming. No advantage. It'll be a free kick to the Rams. No, it'll be a free kick to Blacktown, in fact. Apologies. Thought he'd blown it up in favour of the home team, but not to be. Owen to the edge of the 18-yard box. Gordon got there. McKenzie, dangerous ball. Edie Christie did well. Definitely on target. Christie calmly made the two-hand save. And then gets it up to halfway and beyond. True and Duggan, good battle there. Crystal Duggan for the Rams. Now Erin Gordon steaming onto it. Doesn't quite get there. Had to stretch. They get it back though. Sloan. McKenzie wearing one for the team. Bronte True offside. And Joel Donarchik says, that'll do us, thank you. Half-time here at Linwood Park. And at the break, Macarthur Rams 1, Blacktown Spartans 2. An entertaining first half comes to an end. We'll have the second half for you shortly on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Stay with us. This is a good one. Was right, tried to feed True on the left. Blacktown defence was awake to it though. Carly. Welcome back to Linwood Park. Half-time in this NPL Women's Round 8 match. Macarthur Rams trailing Blacktown Spartans 2-1. Mike Sheen with you for the call this evening here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to have you along tonight as we work our way into the middle of the season. Few technical dramas here at half-time. We get ourselves all set. That one going out for a Rams goal, attacking play, but goes out for a goal kick. So Anna Norton with the goal kick for the Spartans. No obvious changes to either team at half-time. So both teams reasonably happy with where they're at after 45 minutes. Nungsad trying to touch it forward. Gordon getting in for the Rams. Wins the free kick. Broke nicely for the central defender. She's won the free kick just outside the 18-yard box. Macarthur running left to right. If you've just joined us, it's Macarthur in the maroon, predominantly maroon kit with the grey shorts. Blacktown in the orange shirts, black shorts and orange socks. Mike Sheen with you this evening. Great to have you along for this Sunday night. Now that we're into the cooler months, it is night football after about half-time as the days get shorter. The light fades a lot earlier, so we get a lot more twilight and night football. Erin Gordon, Miku Suniga, under pressure from Mkali. Tennille Hay with the touch on for Chelsea Barton. In fact, that's Libby Morris. Now Olivia Sloan, that running battle with Mackenzie. That's been a doozy tonight. Sloan wins round 15 of a 40-round battle. Those two will be at it all night. There's Sloane stretching. Just couldn't reel it in. Now Maniti, all the way back to Norton. Early stages of term number 2. Ball lifted over the top. Christie had to come out, played it. Pardon me. She had to play it. Suniga took a heavy knock. She stayed down in the middle of the ground. And she's in trouble here, Miku Suniga. Referee Joel Donachik has blown it up. I think she's going to be right for the moment, but she's in a lot of trouble, Miku Suniga. They won't want to lose her if they can help it, the Rams. She's a vital piece of the Macarthur machine that's been running so well the last couple of years. Shot coming in from Blacktown, but just wide. And Christie able to take that one calmly. Owen works it forward. Finds Libby Morris in the end. Barton. Looks like she's moved up into a more of a midfield role in the second half, Chelsea Barton. True. Looking for Suniga. Barton certainly appears to have moved from defence into midfield. Seems more comfortable there. Crystal Duggan. Now the Rams trying to build something. That one just... The wires got crossed there for a moment. Not able to work that one through. We've had 4.5 minutes in the first half. In the second half, rather. My apologies. 4.5 gone in the second, and no change to our halftime scoreline. Macarthur Rams 1, Blacktown Spartans 2. Unfortunately, I've lost my screen with all my scores from around the grounds. Fortunately, we've lost that one, so I can't bring you any scores from the other matches. So we'll have to just rely on the one game we've got. Crystal Duggan with some space. Trying to thread it through, looking for Lola Sosai. Rams getting the throw on the left. In front of the clubhouse. Sosai back to goal. Taking on Charlotte Owen. Ball into the box. Suniga leaves it. Bronte True takes a couple. Suniga again trying to put their head on it. Couldn't find the target. It goes out for a goal kick. Dangerous times there for Blacktown. Suniga twice tried to put her head on it. Just couldn't find the target. The second one from Bronte True was a beautiful ball in. Just wouldn't find the head of the number 14 and find the back of the net. Certainly promising from the Rams after half-time. Blacktown haven't really had a chance in the front third to be able to do anything. Barton wins it down. Suniga. Sloane. Doesn't have much open on the right-hand side of the Macarthur play. Have to reload through to Neil Hay. She's a veteran in age, but not in NPL experience. Only her, I think it's her second or third season in the top grade. She has struggled to get into the top flight, but once she made it, she's certainly owned the position, as I said in the first half, more as a defender, but does know which way the goal mouth is and how to find it. Good chance there, just out of reach of Kiani Latham. Now Suniga on the chest. Takes a couple of touches to settle it. Now charges into open space. Has Sosai on the right. Ball worked forward nicely for Bronte True. Norton gets there first. Nice play there from the Rams down the right. Not able to find the intended target. Barton looks more comfortable in midfield. Chelsea Barton. Stephen Peters making a tweak at the break. Hasn't gone to his bench yet, Peters, but Rams, plenty of talent on the bench. Likes of Tia Machensky, Jasmine Limon, Angelina Scamadella, and the reserve keeper Olivia Noble. Just some of the names there. Mind you, Blacktown not short on talent on the other side. Lena Danielle among those, and Michaela Kent, the reserve keeper, can't get a start this week. Long ball forward, looking for True, won't sit for her. Corona got there first. Just following the ball, it looks like we've had a knock there for Suniga. She's been in the wars after half time. Drop ball, the uncontested drop ball with Charlotte Wilford Carroll. Back to Anna Norton, who loads up. Libby Morris using the body. Oliver Lee and 4 ruling in favour of the visitors on that occasion. Hands were up on both sides. The assistant ruling it was Blacktown ball. Blacktown just holding possession here after about 10 minutes in the second half. Free kick goes the way of Macarthur. Suniga over the top, lovely ball looking for Bronte True, trying to run onto it. Corona dropping back, shoulder to shoulder, they go to ground. Play on the call, no foul given. Wilford Carroll, Latham. It'll sit for Nungsard in a little bit of space, chips it over the top. Looking for Latham on the left. She can't keep it in though. Pardon me. Certainly plenty of action tonight here at Linwood Park. Nice touch on from Nungsard, looking for Mackenzie. Sloan got back. Blacktown with the throw. Duggan. Nobody back in Maroon, but they get the throw here just on the Blacktown side of halfway. Sloan. Duggan. Nice little combination down the left. Senegers centrally, they tried to go further looking for True. Barton. Gordon. That's Aaron. Sloan. Out wide for Sosai, who can't get on the end of that one. Just over half an hour remaining. Next week, Macarthur back at home. Taking on the new kids in town. University of New South Wales make their first trip to Linwood Park. They've certainly made a strong fist in their debut season in NPL women's football. They'll face Macarthur next Sunday. While for Blacktown, it doesn't get any easier. Here's a chance for Bronte True. Through on goal from 18 yards away to the right. It broke through nicely. Probably could have gone a stride or two further. Just couldn't put the shot on line. Blacktown Spartans, it doesn't get any easier next week. They're off to Petermore Field to face Sydney Olympic in round 9 action. One game on Saturday evening to kick off round 9. It's Northern Tigers and Bulls FC Academy at North Turramurra. Bit of a local derby of sorts up there. Next Sunday it's Arpia and Illawarra. Free kick goes the way of Macarthur. Barton appealing for a yellow card. Don't think she's going to get it on this occasion. Latham was the player who committed the foul. Looks like we've got a substitution for Macarthur with, looks like Crystal Duggan coming off. The new player checking in could be Tia Muchinski. She'll get half an hour of action. Sloan dropping back. All the way back to Katie Christie. Now they settle at Macarthur. Suniga. 1-2 there. Erin Gordon. First change from Stephen Peters coming on the hour. Barton slides it forward beautifully. Sosai, keep it a beat. Bronte True, can she keep it in? She can. Somehow it doesn't find the back of the net. The equaliser was there on 2 occasions, and they couldn't do it, Macarthur. The open goal for Lola Sosai laid it across to Bronte True, and between them they still couldn't find it. Somehow Blacktown holds on to a 2-1 lead. And we've got a Spartans player down, referee Janarchik indicating he's adding the time to the clock. Hear a few of the spectators tuning into the coverage on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to see them joining us on the coverage. And great to see the numbers filing through each week. Good numbers coming through for each of the games. Great to have you all on the coverage here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. I'm Mike Sheen. Great to have you along tonight. Wherever you're enjoying this one, you might be watching this one on demand. Now, I think before I got rudely interrupted, I was going through the matches for next week. On Sunday, Arpia Leichhardt taking on Illawarra at Leichhardt Oval. That one's from 4. In the 5 o'clock bracket, we've got Sydney Olympic and Blacktown Spartans. Emerging Jets taking on Manly at Lake Macquarie. Macarthur and UNSW, as I mentioned, here next Sunday. Sydney Uni and Football New South Wales Institute at University Football Park. And at Christie Park, it's Gladesville Ravens and Spirit FC in the local derby. So that's round 9 next Sunday. Handball they cry, and the referee awards the free kick. Wilfred Carroll to take the free kick for Blacktown. Sends it into the box. It's a good ball in. Nearly broke for Nungsard. Shot comes in from outside. Tipped over the bar. Great save. Blacktown returning serve. They get a corner. The shot from outside was beautiful. The save had to be top drawer, and it was. A third here for Blacktown could just about be game, set and match with still 25 odd minutes to go. Corner on the right for Blacktown. In it comes Christie. Claims it easily. She drives it long as well. That's a great ball. Suniga. Now Maddie Malone. Libby Morris rather, getting my defenders mixed up. That's Maddie Malone. Getting it from Tennille Hay. Morris looking for someone to go to, sort of put their hands up and say, where are you? Midfield, I need someone to go to. Pressure coming from the Spartans. As I said, I suspect a third might be enough to put this one away. But Macarthur not done with yet. Muchinski finding Sosai into the box. Still there. And a break for Krista Oliver. Blacktown just can't settle on the ball. Macarthur not giving them a chance to settle on it. Plenty of pressure coming from the home team. They get a throw here. Right hand side. Suniga. Malone. Muchinski couldn't quite get there. Morris using the body. That one's, well, I was going to say a bit too wide, but Olivia Sloan did very well to keep that one in the field of play. And they've kept possession here, Macarthur. They've done it nicely. Sloan goes down at the wrong moment. Looks like she's picked up a knock as well. She's not travelling too well. Katie Christie clears it out. And the referee, Joel Denarchik's going to allow treatment for Sloan here. A few Spartans supporters have made the trip down the M7 this evening. Certainly not big in number, but making plenty of noise for the orange and black. Quarters of the way through this one. It's Macarthur Rams 1, Blacktown Spartans 2. We get the all clear to get back underway. Deanna Corona with the throw. On the left. True just trying to flick it forward. I think Olivia Sloan might be done for the night. Just looking at that angle. Yeah, she's heading for the bench. Not sure who's going to come on for her. Ball in no man's land there. True. Bit of a disagreement there between True and one of the Spartans, and I think Bronte's going to get a talking to there. Lucky not to concede the free kick there, Bronte True. I think it might have been Oliver that was giving her a little bit extra attention. She felt it was unwarranted. Sosai chasing after it. Macarthur haven't made a change yet. So they're only playing, if I've got my maths right, they've only got 10 on the pitch. Blacktown unable to capitalise on that numerical advantage. Carly unable to run onto that one. Machinsky using the body over the head of Maniti. Gordon. Touch on from Barton. True. Two defenders there. Gets past them. Bronte True into a little bit of space. Still going True. Inside the box. Gets the shot away. Save made by Anna Norton. It wasn't a difficult one, but she had to make it. Had to be done by the custodian, and she did it well. Looks like Macarthur going to the bench. Now they've made their substitutions. Pick up the new players. One of them is Jasmine Limon. She's come on. Here's a chance for Sulaga down the right-hand side. Good defence there from Chantel Maniti. The Rams fans wanted a free kick. Didn't get it, but they'll get the throw on the right. Into the box. Blacktown able to work it out, work it away. Macarthur still working hard in the final third. Inside 20 to go. Rams 1, Spartans 2 it remains, as it was at the break. Morris putting a head on it. Limon. It's Angelina Scamadella who's come on in the 31 shirt for the Rams as well. Barton. Suniga stretching. Flicked it forward. Blacktown able to clear it away. Only as far as the captain, Tennille Hay. Been solid at the back tonight. The big defender. Nungsad off and racing. A header back from Tennille Hay had just enough fractions between Nung Sard and Katie Christie claiming that. The keeper got there in time, but only by the proverbial. A lot of chat coming from, I'm assuming, the Rams players, because there's been little communication in the second half. It's like they're almost playing with a front four here, Macarthur. Suniga, nice back heel. Ball worked forward for Sosai. Doesn't do enough to keep it in. We had 3 goals in a 16-minute window early in the first half. Nothing since then. Giving us our 2-1 scoreline inside 17 minutes. Macarthur happy to reload from defence. There's a chance. Sosai down the left. Concedes the free. Foul count fairly even on my sheet, which is not the official one, of course. Hasn't been too many fouls overall in the course of this one. In fact, that's Madison Swatridge who's come on in 34. I might have said it was Scamadella who had come on, but in fact it's Madison Swatridge in 34 that's checked in. Nungsad took a knock, wins the free. No hesitation from Joel Donarchik to award the free kick right on the edge of the 18-yard box. In fact, no, it's been ruled it's a penalty. It was inside the box. I had my doubts. But Joel Donarchik has awarded a penalty to Blacktown Spartans. 15 to go. We're inside that mark. Tennille Hay given a yellow card, trying to protest her case for her team. Only the second player into the book tonight. Tennille trying to protest her case on behalf of the team, but Joel Donarchik said enough. So in a moment we'll have a penalty for Blacktown Spartans. I did say if they get to 3-1, I think that might be enough, but with inside 14 minutes remaining, I'm almost certain that 3-1 would be enough to get Blacktown their second victory of the of the season, rather, and more importantly, Macarthur would have their first loss of the year. So it looks like it's Krista Oliver from the spot, taking on Katie Christie. It's into the bottom corner. Blacktown leads 3-1. The visiting fans celebrate. 2 penalties at that northern end. Both have been successful tonight. Macarthur Rams 1, Blacktown Spartans 3. And the Spartans certainly deserving their 2-goal advantage. So Macarthur, the task getting even harder with under 12 minutes to go. They've had plenty of chances this evening, but not able to convert them. Here's one for Bronte True down the right-hand side. Doesn't have much coming forward. Now there's an option there. She cuts back nicely. Takes a deflection. And Blacktown able to clear. They've done that well. Oliver rakes it forward. Trying to pick out the substitute in Despina Vassiliadis. Suniga. Now it's Swartridge. Sosai. A touch there from Limon, just a bit heavy. Blacktown seem fairly comfortable allowing Macarthur to push forward. They certainly seem to have the defensive measure of the Rams at the moment. Limon. Barton. Long ball across to Aaron Gordon on the right. Goes out wide for Bronte True. The back heel was nice. No one gets driven into the top of the grandstand. Aaron Gordon with the free kick. Or with the throw, rather. Muchinski can't control it. Will find the touchline. Hay. Back to Libby Morris. Really allowing her to push forward. Dropped all 11 back inside their own half, Blacktown. Making anything almost impossible for the home team. Muchinski. Now the ball forward. The chase coming from Vassiliadis. Gordon was first to it, did enough. Just in front of Hope Clure. Another substitute who's on for the Spartans with 10 to go. Sosai down the left, trying to use her speed. Sosai. Corner Macarthur. They needed that if they're to have any chance. 3-1, you would think this one's just about done. Ball worked into the box, but claimed by Anna Norton nicely. Inside 9 minutes. Swatridge and Nungsad. Swatridge wins out. Gets it back on the 1-2 from Miku Suniga. 2 orange and black shirts make sure that doesn't go any further. Ball down the right was the right idea. Just couldn't find the target there for Blacktown. Got a stoppage here. Looks like it's Alyssa McKenzie who has worked herself to a standstill tonight for Blacktown Spartans. Put in a mighty shift on that right flank. She's had a battle with Olivia Sloan all night long, and I think you'd say honours about even in the end. Looks like her night is done. Looks like the new player on is Isabel Wilson in the number 5. She'll take the throw on the far side. Referee Janarchik not quite ready. And Alyssa McKenzie's put in a mighty shift tonight. Looks like Wilson may not have had the shin pads in. Now she's fully kitted up and ready. And we're back underway. Macarthur wanted a foul throw. Referee not buying. Ball breaking forward. Nungsad. Swatridge marking her. Stays in on the far side. No. In fact, it'll be a free kick to Blacktown. Swatridge a little too excessive in the challenge there. Reminder once again, kick off the official Football New South Wales competitions podcast. Teo Pellizzeri and Henley Warner bringing you all the latest news from around the NPL scene. This month's interviews include Jordan Segreto and Demi Koulazakis from Sydney Olympic. Check it out wherever you get your podcasts. Well worth a listen. Teo and Henley keeping you up to date with all the latest news and information from around the traps of NPL New South Wales, both men's and women's. Kick off the official podcast. Make sure you subscribe and sign up tonight. Pick it up on the way home if you're out and about. Looks like Stephen Peters is going to empty the bench with Lara Dipple and Angelina Scamadella to come on for the final 5 minutes. Chelsea Barton making way. And just trying to pick up who the other player was. I think it might have been Lola Sosai. Both those two have put in a solid shift of 85 odd minutes. Scamadella looking for a spark in the final 5 here, Macarthur. Hay. Suniga wins the free. And Carly just giving an extra effort in defence. Ball out for a goal kick. Nice work there from Blacktown to see it over the line. Did enough to ensure they didn't give away a free kick and put it over the byline. Inside 3 minutes remaining. Head forward from Suniga, but Maniti's back and sees it out. Gordon works it into the box. It wouldn't break for the Rams. Looks like it's going to be one of those nights. Alyssa Sard off and racing. Tennille Hay hot on her tail. Swatridge. In fact, it was the skipper putting it out. Tennille Hay getting back in defence. Nungsard showing that speed. She's got the youngster. Macarthur continuing to press forward. They don't know how to sit back, especially when the game's behind them. Scoreline against them. They don't know how to sit back. Free kick to the Rams. Going to press hard here. Don't forget the world famous NPL team of the week will be announced in the next couple of days on social media. Keep an eye on the NPL New South Wales and Football New South Wales media channels. Will your favourite player get in? The world famous team of the week flag is up. It won't count anyway. Offside against the Rams. I make it 4 offsides apiece on my sheet. Touch on from Oliver was nice. Limon working hard. Back to Tennille Hay, just under, well, we're inside the final minute now. Dipple chasing after it. Wilson decides to clear. Does that one cross the line? Eventually it does. Libby Morris seeing that one over the line and out. So it looks like it will be Blacktown taking their second win of the season from Linwood Park. Probably the bigger talking point, Macarthur going down for the first time this year. That will reverberate around Football New South Wales, NPL women's circles, if it hasn't already. We're not even at full time yet. The 2-time reigning champions have been defeated for the first time. See if I can find you those results from around the grounds, but it did appear as though last time I checked, Manly United were in front. Can't confirm that, unfortunately. We do have some scores filtering in. The early match, or the early bracket game, was Bulls FC Academy taking on Illawarra, and the Stingrays have come away with a 3-0 victory at Northbridge. Aaron Gordon having a look from outside as we roll into red time. So Macarthur will concede points for the first time this year. They haven't taken all 3 every occasion, but they've certainly dropped. They haven't dropped all 3 so far. First loss in 8 outings. I'm sure Stephen Peters will be none too pleased with the effort from his side today. Mind you, Nacho Alcaraz will be delighted with what he's seen from the Spartans. And he'll be hoping to see that be the trigger for a mid-season revival for the Spartans. Heavy challenge on the far side on, looks like Angelina Scamadella. Rams players trying to protest for a card. The referee, Donarchik, holding firm. Hay with the free kick right on the eastern touch line. Looks like a few of the spectators making their way for the exit. Nice head away. Suniga can't get there. Krista Oliver, she's had a massive game. Works it forward. Nungsad. The layoff was beautiful. It'll sit up for Vasiliadis. But Muchinski got back to break it up now. Hay drives it forward only as far as Mkali. Clur. Wilfred Carroll finds Oliver, stretching for it. She kept it in, still stays in the field of play. Suniga has to jump for it. And then drives it forward. But 3 and 4 orange and black shirts back there, including Chantel Maniti. Into the fourth minute of stoppage time. We have had a couple of stoppages in this one this evening, so no surprise. Bronte True, she got one last run in her. It doesn't look like it. Easily seen out by Deanna Corona. It'll be a Macarthur throw. Almost into the 5th minute of added time. Got a substitution for Blacktown. And it'll be Hope Clur coming off. So the substitute being substituted. Looks like Helena Danielle has come on in the number 8. We've had 5 minutes of added time. Be a goal kick for the Spartans. 3 goals appears to be enough for tonight. Can't be much time left on Joel Donarchik's watch as we see the Rams watch this one sail into play, but that is the final whistle. And Blacktown Spartans record a much-deserved 3-1 victory over Macarthur Rams here at Linwood Park. Second win of the year for the Spartans. That will lift them up the ladder for Macarthur. First loss of the season. That will have bigger ramifications around the league. Full-time, Mike Sheen signing off from Linwood Park. Macarthur Rams 1. Blacktown Spartans 3. Thanks for joining us. Good evening.